Howdy team. Today, I want to ask you, do you think that success or failure are predictable? Because I believe they are. No matter what you do, your input is going to dictate your output. I've always loved in sales, you get out what you put in. But doesn't mean that you're putting good energy into everything that you're doing is going to dictate a positive outcome. If you're not doing the right things consistently over time, that's going to lead you closer towards failure. And as you know, up until 2015, I ended up building a business that I absolutely hated. While you might say it was financially six-figure profits, that could be deemed as success. It didn't give me the lifestyle that I absolutely loved. Whereas since 2016, success has become predictable from the consistent input that I've been doing, which is the 5 things that I want to share with you today to get you to think differently. Now, before we dive into that, you'll know that since January of 2023, I've been talking about my Leads to Lifestyle program. And I'm proud and honored to be taking 30 A players in financial services on a business journey over the course of the next 12 months. We're going to be going through overcoming the lack of clarity, the lack of capacity, the lack of leads, and the lack of time. We're going to be working in 3-month increments around my 4-step process of design, foundations, build, and optimize. And we're all in on helping these individuals to learn, develop, improve, and grow, to build a better business. Now, I've certainly come to realize in my journey that without a strategy and without a plan, you just don't achieve your goals. More turnover and more sales does not equal more profit. So you need to have the right strategy to make your success more predictable. The problem is, and I've been there too, you try to do everything at once. You're being pulled pillar to post. The to-do list never gets any better. And that's why I've written down these 5 things for you, because hopefully it will help you to think about your business differently. Now, since 2016, I've spent more than 300,000 on my own business and marketing and personal development. I've written 2 Amazon best-selling books. You're listening or watching the 274th podcast episode. I've done hundreds of videos. I'm somebody that hated doing video. I've had more than 700 financial services professionals and business owners go through my membership or my coaching or mastermind programs since March of 2019. And having been a speaker, trainer, preferred partner for Progressive Property, stood on their stages, I've taught people in the thousands around leads, sales, profit, business structures. And I'm really excited to be going on this journey with the 30 people over the course of the next 12 months. But I've had so many people that wanted to be part of my programs or wanted to get help and support, but just weren't at that business owner level yet. Still at the self-employed, maybe at the beginning of the journey. And I've been racking my brain how I can help you to achieve your definition of success, which is why I've led into these 5 things. No matter where you are in your journey, whether you're a self-employed individual, a business owner, or an entrepreneur with multiple businesses, these 5 things are either going to resonate, you're going to be reminded, you've either stopped and need to start doing them again. So let's crack on. Number 1 is put your first hour of the day onto your highest priority tasks, working on the business rather than in the business. Think about leads, sales, business strategy, systems, team, finances. Those 6 areas you can't work on all the time. That's what causes overwhelm, procrastination, and stops your business moving forward. That's why my Leads to Lifestyle program works in seasons. But choose what you're working on for that month and then put 30 hours that month into working on that one specific project before the rest of the day kicks off. And I promise you, you will achieve more success through that consistent action, and it will make your outcomes more predictable. The second thing is your mental and physical health. Your mental comes down to listening to the news, the doom and gloom that's out there at the moment with regard to interest rates and global warming and the cost of living not coming down and inflation still being high, blah, 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 blah. If you're listening to that stuff and you're reading about that stuff, that's putting negativity into your brain, which is going to feed in and have a negative impact on other areas of your life. In the same way that if you're putting bad food into your body, If you're not drinking enough water, if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not doing 7.5 to 10,000 steps every single day, that's going to affect your output and your success. If you do things that help you to stay positive, to be motivated, if you get proactive mentally and physically, then your success will become more predictable. The third thing, particularly in business, no matter where you are, everything is your responsibility. I want you to write that down. Those 6 areas that I mentioned, leads, sales, strategy, systems, team, and finances, are your responsibility. So when you get the ick over, oh God, I need data and metrics. Oh, I need systems. Oh, I don't like technology. Oh, I've got to manage people. You know, all of these things, you have chosen to step into the world of business owner, into self-employment. You are controlling your own life and your own destination. So your success becomes predictable when you realize that everything is your responsibility and you have a duty to yourself, to your family, to your lifestyle, to your income, to improve yourself in those areas. No matter how much you hate them, it's your responsibility on behalf of your team, on behalf of yourself, to get better at them. The fourth thing is, particularly at the moment where interest rates are so high and you might have surplus cash, I think education still pays the highest dividends. You know, I spent more than 300,000 on my own business and marketing and personal development, and it's paid me back in the millions. My education doesn't decline, isn't affected by the market or the interest rates. My knowledge is something that can continue to be skill stacked, and I can keep reinvesting that knowledge into creating more wealth, more time, more business structures, more business strategies. It's why I've loved having my membership since March of 2019 to pass on that knowledge to others, because it's not taught in schools, because nobody teaches you this stuff when you first go self-employed. And I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did up until 2015, which is building, you know, an almost 7-figure brokerage or business, had 6-figure profits that I ended up absolutely hating and going back to work 3 days after my first daughter was born. So if you have money at the moment or you're thinking about it, go and buy a book, go and listen to a free podcast, go and invest in some online training, put your first hour of the day into that online training and leverage your time to the best of your ability. Howdy team, I'm just quickly cutting in here to remind you that I am always running free trainings on Zoom to help you to generate leads, increase sales, and maximize your business profits. If we improve your mindset, we can improve your skill set, and it will help you to learn, develop, improve, and grow. So you can go to garydas.com/training to register for my next free session, or you can click the link in the show notes. Back to the show. The fourth thing is, you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. I love that saying. I think it was Dale Carnegie. But when you get around better people, you naturally increase your skill set, mindset, productivity. You're forced to play a higher game. Now, I know that some people can compare themselves to others, and that can often lead you to feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, which is why it's important to have people that are slightly behind you, at the same level as you, and also far ahead. But that's why I love the Leads to Lifestyle community, because everybody is working towards a common goal, building a business, income, and lifestyle that they love. I am the shepherd, the coach, the guide, the one who is providing the education and the accountability to put that into practice. So going to BNI every single week or going to your breakfast club meeting, you know, is that really an environment that is forcing you to improve your performance and forcing you to improve your output? If the answer is no, then you need to get around better people. You know, particularly when you're self-employed, it can be a lonely place. So finding people that are ambitious, that want to build a business and recruit more people to create a lifestyle that they absolutely love. You know, it's vital that you're beginning to delegate and elevate yourself. And it's better that you're focusing on the business, you're improving your mental and physical health, you're taking responsibility for everything in your day-to-day and everything in your business and your team, you're educating yourself to keep learning, developing, improving, and growing, and you're hanging around and surrounding yourself with better people to keep you motivated, inspired, and proactive. So they're my 5 staples that I think will help you to improve your success. And if you focus on those, I promise you, you will get more results. So we've been really racking our brains. As I said to you, I've been coaching financial services people since March of 2019. You know, I've had more than 700 people work with me in an online membership, in masterminds, one-to-one coaching. Now we've got Consistent 30 on our Leads to Lifestyle program, which has been a £10,000 investment in this first year. You know, we've got in-person events, we've got accountability sessions, we've got guest experts helping to improve our members' and clients' knowledge. But I don't want to leave you that couldn't afford to pay that or still want to gain access to business knowledge. So we've been racking our brains and made the decision that my Pro Academy is going to be rebranded. We're going to be calling it Success Circle, because the success is yours, but it's also predictable. And success is the outcome that we want you to achieve, your definition of success. The reason why it's circle, because it's part of the inner circle. Everything contained within is about helping you to build a better business. It's going to show you how to generate leads, how to increase your sales. And to be quite frank and honest, it's to get you to the next level to become a Leads to Lifestyle client. But what are you going to get as part of Success Circle? Well, we're going to be doing a launch event, because on the 8th of October, it's my 15th year as a self-employed business owner. And I think it's predictable how you get to 7 figures and how you make 6-figure profits. And I'm proving it over and over again, both in my own business and in my coaching clients' business. And I would love to welcome you into Success Circle, no matter what industry you are in. Pro Academy has only been helping financial services people. But from here on in, my journey is about helping every self-employed person, every business owner, particularly in service-based industries, and even those seasoned pro entrepreneurs. We're going to be doing weekly clinics to help you with leads, sales, business strategy, finances. We're going to be having a guest expert deliver a training every single month inside the community. We're going to build an awesome community of like-minded business owners, self-employed people just like you. If you want growth, this is going to be the #1 place to be. And as part of your membership and being in Success Circle, you're going to get access to one event in person every single quarter, where you get to come out and hang out with like-minded people from all warps of business life, from all different industries. We're going to have guest experts on the stage. We're going to be talking to you about the key things you need to be focusing on at that point in time to help you improve your mindset, your skill set, your physical and mental health to keep driving your business forward. No longer does business need to be lonely. It is a sport, and you are here to get better at that sport by improving your skill set and your mindset. So if you click the link in the show notes, you'll be able to go to garydas.com/success. You'll be able to see the information that is there on the page. You'll be able to sign up to the waiting list to become a Success Circle member when we open the doors on the 8th of October, which is my 15th year as a business owner. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. We've got loads of people already on the waiting list from a couple of emails that we have sent out in the last couple of days, having come to this realization that I really want to help every self-employed person to build a better business, and to build a business that gives you the income and lifestyle that you absolutely love. And the foundational point of that is Success Circle. When you've built your business to a standard where you've got consistent and predictable income, then creating a lifestyle in the time that you want is how we do that through the Leads to Lifestyle program, which again, we want to come outside of financial services in 2024. I'm really here to support you on your journey. It's why I write my books. It's why I produce this podcast. My videographer starts next week, so we're going to be sharing more of the day-to-day reality and even better education and video quality with you. And I can't wait to come on that journey with you. So thanks very much indeed for being a fan. Thanks very much indeed for being a follower. If you haven't left a review or a rating, I'd absolutely love it if you could. But make sure that you go and look at what Success Circle is all about. And if you have any feedback or thoughts, I'm always open to them. And I can't wait to to take you on this huge business journey to help you improve your results and help you get closer to your definition of success. Thanks so much indeed for listening and tuning in. As always, I look forward to speaking to you and seeing you next week. Remember, now's the time to become pro.